What's going on, ADUB gang, and welcome to another banger episode on the ADUB Fishing channel. If you are new here, go ahead, hit the subscribe button down below. I promise you will not regret it. Go ahead, turn on that bell while you're down there. If you are already subscribed, be sure to go ahead, leave a big like on this video, because all of you in the ADUB gang already know this is about to be a straight banger. Today, we are down at the Ponderosa. Okay, I haven't done a pond video in a hot minute, and the main reason is because, well, there's a couple reasons. Number one, the lakes have been fishing very well. Number two, the creeks were fishing very well. Number three, the ponds were not fishing very well. And that's about it. So I just haven't really been to the ponds, but the creeks are flooded right now. Haven't been to the lake just because I've kind of been giving that a break. And we actually are down here at the pond today, gonna do some fishing, and hopefully we're gonna catch some. I don't know if we're gonna catch a big one. I don't know if we're gonna catch a dink. I don't know. But what I do know is that we're gonna give it our best shot. We're gonna try to get a couple on some really cool baits, a couple favorites, like maybe a topwater frog and maybe a worm. So we're gonna go ahead and give it our best shot. We're gonna see what we can get on for you guys. So stay tuned, this is gonna be an awesome video. Watch all the way till the end. Basically, this is what we have to work with. We've got a pond here. There's a dock over there, but I'm actually not allowed to fish there. Oh, there's a fish right there. But we've got a lot of grass and vegetation, okay? So this is actually called primrose, and with that primrose, which that's the little flower things, in the primrose we have some vegetation, and that's just like a nasty like scum algae, but the bass are sitting in it. And we've also got some overhanging tree limbs and stuff like that right over here, you can probably see. So we're going to be throwing around in those areas, and then we may try throwing out a little bit deeper after, because there's of course fish out deep because it's summertime, but I really want to catch some in some of this shallow stuff right here. So we're going to throw around with a frog and a worm, see what we can get going. The sun keeps coming kind of in and out. It's actually supposed to be cloudy right now, but it's sunny. Dude, that is a massive carp. Wow. It's in and out. It's supposed to be cloudy, but right now it's just really sunny. So, not really sure how the black frog's gonna do. It's really good on cloudy days. But, like I said, right now, it's not actually too cloudy. But hopefully that cloud cover will come back out, hopefully get them to eat. If we can't catch them on this, I already know we'll catch them on this other bait I've got, but I would just love to catch them on a frog today. That would just make my day, just catching them on a frog. Caught one in a pretty recent video in a tournament on the frog, but didn't actually have the hook set or anything on camera, so I think it's about time that we get us one on camera. That's what I think. No blow-ups. All right, this is kind of the grass killer right here. Just a little weightless worm. I prefer pink. Some people like black, some people like green. It's just all about personal preference. Pink is very popular. Some people like the methiolate or whatever. It's like a weird orange color. People like that one sometimes. Oh, dude, she's got me, but she's so small. Dang it. You could see me kind of letting her have the rod. I could see the worm. It didn't have the whole worm. That was a little small one. That was like first cast though. It just tells you, I mean, they'll hit it, especially smaller ones. They love this thing. I haven't thrown it out here in a while either. It's been a long time. Yep, see, there's another one. Just had it and then dropped it. Small one. It's crazy. Even though small ones will hit it, you can catch big ones. That is a fact. Big girls will eat it too. That's 2 bites already on this thing. Something about it, it's hard for them to resist. Especially in the vegetation. I should get one under that tree right there. see if we can get a cast all the way over there. Not bad. Yeah, there she is. Okay, that's a dink. If she's still hooked, I'll be so surprised. Okay, yeah, she is. That's interesting. That's probably what's been hitting me. Oh gosh. That's our first little fish of the day. I think I hooked that one in the gill a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and get her back. Hopefully she'll live. That was insane. Might have just ripped her lip a little bit too hard there, bud. Maybe just a little bit too hard. We're really not going for those today. That fish was probably an egg this year. That's how small she was. Would not doubt it at all. But you know what? Hey, it's a fish. At least we got the skunk gone now. Now we just got to go for a big one. I'm sick of fishing right here. So we're going to move down. I still want to get a frog blow up too. I will not quit until we get one on the frog. It will happen at some point or another. I'm just going to throw the frog in first at all these places and then just follow it back up with the worm. That way hopefully I can get an active fish on this, and then the inactive fish will hit the worm. Great plan. If I can get off that branch, we're just gonna let it sink down. Dang it, son. Well, that was a fish. She was running sideways. Like I said, just gonna let it sink down. I started texting, and there was a fish on there. Something about it, dude. They just love it. I don't really know why, but oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That one pulled slack, like out of my line. Like I was just sitting here and my line just got so tight. That's how I knew that was a fish. That is so crazy. I don't know if they're just small or if they're just not eating it right. I don't really know. I mean, it's not even really that hot right now. We're gonna change the worm out. See if that has anything to do with it. I'll put this in the trash pocket right here. I really am just kind of confused though why they're not getting it all the way. Usually they'll eat this thing, and like when they eat it, like they've got it most of the time. That fish felt better too. I mean, it literally pulled my line tight. I mean, pretty dang good. Oh no. Dang it, dude, I'm mad now. I got it hung up on the stupid dock. Crap. Are you serious? Yeah, it's a goner. That's a goner. Okay, it actually came out. I have no idea how. Looks so good down here. I'm gonna get a frog bite. It's gonna be here. At least it should be. I mean, geez, dude, the amount of grass. You'd think there'd be one just waiting for it. Dang it, dude. That was a good bite. That was a good bite. She just didn't have it all the way. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this worm, we're gonna follow it up in there. Sometimes they'll hit it. Sometimes they won't. It just depends. Dang, dude. I shouldn't have set the hook. I should have just let it be, because that was a good bite. Really good bite. Probably a 2 or 3 pounder. Yep. Got her. Oh, bigger than 2 or 3. Bigger than 2 or 3. That is definitely the fish that blew up on me. Has to be. Oh my gosh, dude. Get up in here, baby, please. Oh my gosh, dude. She's like stuck in the grass. That's a big one. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. That is a big one. That is a big one. Come here. Bam, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, look at that. Hook just came out. Hook just came out. That is technically a frog bass, but she just missed the frog and hit the worm instead. I knew that would happen. There's a massive wake that came up to that worm. I saw the worm disappear. I waited a second and I actually set the hook with 2 hands, which is something you normally don't see people do. But what I do is I'll kind of let them take the worm a little bit and I'll set the hook with 2 hands to make sure it's a good hook set. Got that beauty right there. That's a 3.5, 4 pounder all day. Look at her. Look at her fin. A little bit messed up. Doesn't even want to pop up like that. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Beautiful fish though. Jeez. Let's get a picture of her real quick and we'll go ahead and release her. All right, let's go ahead and let this girl go. I knew I would get one down here in this corner. I'm gonna have to give her a little toss right out here. And there she goes. This grass is actually really, really thick right here, so I don't want to put her down in that grass because there's a good possibility she could get stuck. She swam right off. That fish was just cruising around down here in these shallow parts. I knew there had to be some down here. This wind is pushing into the corner. Usually if you're in a pond or you're in a lake and there's wind pushing down to a certain area, it's a good spot, because what happens is all of the grass will shift down here and then all of the bait will shift down to here, and where there's bait, there's going to be bass. Those bass are going to be patrolling around. They may not be actively feeding, but if they see an opportunity, they will take advantage of that opportunity. So usually what I'll do is I'll follow that wind. With that wind blowing right down into here, it makes this spot absolutely perfect. So we're going to see if we can get another one. I think we can. That was a nice healthy fish. I'm honestly surprised that big one was up shallow. Dang, that was a cast right there, son. But I'm halfway in the tree, halfway in the water. I wonder if I can get one to just come up and just explode on it. Bam, bam, bam. Just jig it right above this water line right here. Oh, one's got me. It's a small one though. Got him. Ha-ha! Gotcha, baby. Dude, look at how small this one is. This is even smaller than the first one. Oh my goodness. Literally, the worm is bigger. Oh my gosh, dude. Look how fat he is. Oh my gosh, bro. Look at how fat he is. That is the most chunky little bass I've ever seen in my life. I mean, homeboy is eating good. Fattest small bass I've ever seen in my life. There he goes, back in the water. I will say that I think the bass had a really healthy spawn this year, which is good. I didn't even catch any bedfish out of here. Like maybe 1 or 2. Like it was just like, the bed fishing was not good this year because it was muddy from all the rain. But I guess they had a pretty good spawn. I mean, seems like it at least. These fish I've been catching are actually really healthy, so that's a good thing. Makes me feel good about the pond. At least I know that the life in the pond is doing good. All right, we're gonna keep on moving. I want to go to this other corner down here. I think it could be good down there, so we're gonna go ahead and work our way down there. If we don't do good down there, we're probably gonna go re-rig and we're gonna go out in that boat. See if we can get any out deep. This is kind of sketchy, but this is actually a really good fishing hole. So you know what? We're going for it. I thought that was a spider web. This grass is so thin, it feels like spider webs. That's gross. This spot, I used to keep it like really well trimmed where I could like kind of walk down here. But lately I just haven't really been fishing this pond as much. So I just haven't really been maintaining the edges, as you can tell. So it's really just kind of difficult to access. But there is good fish right here. I'm not gonna lie about that. Somebody got their bobber hung right there. I don't know who the heck did that. I'm assuming that was probably my sister, to be honest. Decent fish. Yeah, I knew they were here. I think she might have throated it. Maybe not. Dang it, boy. Dang it, boy. Dang it, boy. Can you stop? They can't even grab him. He's so energetic. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, he got a little bit of it in the throat, which is not good. Not good at all, man. It's not even bad, but it's there. And usually it's easier on bigger fish, honestly. The smaller ones, it's a lot more difficult, but you can still do it. And sometimes you have to actually cut the line and pull the hook out the opposite way, which is what we're gonna have to do. I know. I know. Well, that's just great. That's just great. Well, you guys just witnessed that. I actually cut the hook. I literally almost had it out. I was like 0.0125735 thousandths away from getting it. I don't know, some really small number. A really small number away from getting it out. And then he flopped out of my hand, hit the water, and then went straight back in. So, I mean, I got the majority of the hook out of the way, so maybe he'll be able to spit it out. If he can't, it'll rust. I don't know if that's the one I just caught or not, but that is a good fish. There's no way that's not the one I just caught. That's a different fish. Dude, that's a good one. I don't even have my worm anymore, dude. Really? All right, this is what we're gonna do. We are going to go back to the house. We are gonna regroup because I do not have a hook. I do have the worm still, but I do not have a hook. So I'm gonna actually get one. And I may actually bring a deeper rod over here as well, in case I wanna go hop in the boat. I don't even know. I mean, I'm catching them good off the bank, so I'm not even gonna get in the boat if I keep catching them, but we're gonna go ahead and get a hook. Probably a couple of hooks, to be honest. And something to drink, because I'm sweating. I mean, it's not as hot as it has been, but it's very, very humid. Cloudy, very, very humid. So we're gonna get something to drink, get a hook or two, come back over here, hopefully slay them. Okie dokie, ADUB gang, this is what we got going on. We have got some hooks now. These are 5/0. I really wish I had 4, to be honest, but we're just gonna roll with it. It's what I could find. Got some June bug shaky worms, some watermelon shaky worms, and we brought another rod over here. We brought the Lose Crush over here, and we have got, okay, stop tree. We've got a shaky head on here, just a little 1/4 ounce, and I actually have a watermelon worm on here with a little bit of chartreuse. This is just in case I want to cast out a little bit deeper. I can do it with that worm and just let it sink, but this bait will probably be a little bit better in the deeper water. We might throw it a couple times down here, but I think we're going to stick with the pink worm for right now. And if we go get in the boat, this is going to be our go-to. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and get tied up with this hook, put another pink worm on there, and see if we can't get another fish. Hopefully not another throat hooked fish. Hopefully we just catch them like normal. Good one. Oh my gosh, bro. No way. Really? Now I'm stuck in somebody's line. Definitely my sister's doings. You can definitely tell. That is definitely 150% one of my bobbers. Dang it, dude. That was a good fish. Oh well, it is what it is. There's always more out there in the wild blue yonder. Okay, this is generally a good spot because we've got a fountain out here, we got a dock, we got a lot of grass. It's just an overall pretty good spot. I just cast it in the tree. Great. Love that. But I've been having good luck down here on a frog the past couple times I've been here. Not a black frog, but on a green frog. But it is cloudier now, so I think the black might work. So we're gonna give her a shot. I just want to get one blow up today that they'll actually commit to. That's my thing. They're hitting it, but they're not committing. There's a bass right here. He could eat this. I don't even know where he went, honestly. About a pound though. That's him. That's definitely the one I saw. Has to be. Has to be the one I saw. Not a bad little fish. I thought he was a pound. It might be a pound. He's healthy. They're healthy in here. That's for sure. See, one like that, it wouldn't hit the frog. There's no way. Just wouldn't do it. Risky business right here, boy. I'm actually standing in the water. I got my boots on though, so I'm not getting wet. I'll throw the shaky head. I think I can throw it far. That should be past the grass out there. At least I hope. I still got him. Little baby. Okay, maybe not a little baby. She was just running towards me. Oh my, what do I got? Oh my gosh. What the heck just happened, dude? I don't know what just happened, but I think that might have been a giant follower. I'm not even kidding. That was on the 6-inch shaky worm. We're gonna go ahead and throw her back. I think I just had a giant follower. Literally massive, was just following that fish in. Oh my gosh, that was a good little fish. But that was so weird. I've never had that happen before, ever. It was like as soon as I was reeling him in, just like something started like busting or like schooling. I was like, what is going on, dude? I literally have no idea what that was. Not a clue. Not a clue, dude. It was either that or I was chasing a carp with the fish. The fish like stirred up the carp. One of those two options. That's the only thing I know it could be.